Alright guys, I'm about to start the stream, so let me use the restroom real quick. Yo guys, big up. It's been a few days. Can you guys see me? Big up to every single one of you guys, as always. So I hope everyone is doing good. I'm doing good. The temperatures have been really hot, nearly 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But whatever, it is whatever. Whatever. I'm trying to get a slushy, but let me try. Let me try it. Hold on, guys. Let me try it until my mom's something real quick. I'm just trying to set up something. Temperatures have been real hot as we approach the World Cup. 10 more days before our opener against Morocco, and 8 more days before the World Cup kicks off in Mexico City. Hold on. So yeah, guys, I'm just trying to get something. So yeah, I want to talk about the game. I'm just trying to get started. Hopefully everyone is doing good. I've been doing good. Thank you guys for asking, bro. I just wanted to do something. It's a joke. So yeah, I've been doing good, guys. I hope you guys been doing good. I'm just trying to, make money and all that. I just need to fix up, but apparently I'm gonna have to delay some of my stuff tomorrow. Just got something to say. So big up to every single one of you. Good afternoon to everyone. Hopefully everyone is doing good. I'm doing good. Good afternoon. Oh, I know I'm a bit late. I was supposed to do the stream yesterday. I just want to get it out of the way. You know the drill. Like and subscribe. So I guess we will drop one of my thoughts. So yeah, you know what? I just want to get this out of the way. So I want to talk about 3 things today, and I missed. And yes, I was late. My apologies. I just want to relax, just get more energy. Tomorrow's my last day for vacation. So yeah. So so what are my thoughts? I would say there's a lot of things I want to mention. So yeah. So I'm trying to do everything, in my opinion. Yes, I'm trying to do everything. Hold on, guys. Just wanted to get this out of the way. So yeah. So I guess you know what? I guess I don't know what we should talk about. Should we talk about the Champions League final or PSG against Arsenal? Well, same thing, bro. Or should we talk about the Brazil national team? Because I really wanted to talk about it. But yeah, I remember the 2014. I remember as we approached a couple days. So I know there's no one in chat right now. What should we talk about? The FIFA World Cup? I mean, our game against Panama? Or what? Or I just don't know, bro. I just don't know. I don't even know what I want to talk about. This is really hard. I kind of want. That's like really hard. So yeah. So let's see what happens. So yeah, should we talk about the Champions League final? It is up to me. So you know what? I just want to get this out of the way. Screw it. I'm gonna have to talk about it. So yeah. So I was supposed to make a stream on Saturday. I was supposed to be here on Saturday, but I wasn't. But guess what? All I gotta say one thing, bro. Congrats to PSG on winning the Champions League. They've done it. So I guess we'll talk about the UCL final. Congrats to PSG and doing back-to-back UCLs without Mbappe, without the most of all time, and yet he is in the mud. Let me do this bracket real quick. So yeah. So it looks like I think we have a new club in New Zealand. Is that Auckland FC? Is that the same guys? Hold on. Hold on. I just want to have a look. But yeah, congrats to Luis Enrique and Paris Saint Germain on winning 1-0. And my response? I know I'm searching up something. My response, they absolutely deserved it. Congrats to our guys. Congrats to Marquinhos and Lucas Beraldo on making it. So we almost got all the 6 teams that have qualified for the Intercontinental Cup. Hold on. I know I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, PSG, they did back-to-back Champions League, and they've done it. They've done it without Mbappe. What a time to be alive. PSG are absolutely cooking, bro. No Mbappe. No Mbappe. No Vin. No Mbappe. Of course, Vin is never part of PSG. No Messi, of course, no Neymar. And they've done it. They've done back-to-back Champions League titles. And since PSG are back-to-back champions of Europe, we got to talk about some uncomfortable conversation. And I know I'm trying to open up this. Oh, it's this time Alain has to go through. Is it Alain? Oh, yeah, it is. Hold on, I'm just trying to pronounce of this. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to do this because I haven't. So, yeah, I know I'm the only one talking right now. My uncle isn't even going to come back for a while. So congrats to PSG on winning back-to-back Champions League titles. What a team, bro. What a fantastic team, bro. Luis Enrique has everything. And I know this was a different game. I thought Arsenal did kind of turned up. Defensively, they turned up. I know they were not playing much football, but this was a much better result than I expected from them because they didn't got smashed up against Inter Milan, and they tried to hold the best team in the world until penalties. Even though they lost, it was a good commendation for Arsenal to end up the season. Even though they lost their final and has never won a European Cup, and this is like their third or fourth European loss final, and I was like, you know what? Fair play to Arsenal. Fair play to Arsenal. But so what does this mean? So yeah, congratulations to our guys, Marquinhos, our captain, and Lucas Beraldo, who absolutely kind of improved this season. He absolutely improved, as now he's going to play as a midfielder and all that. And like, I know it's complicated, but what a season, bro! What are my thoughts? I meant to say it, but yeah, they've done it. They've done it. Oh, so yeah. So what does this mean? I'm not surprised they've done it once again. Honestly, this was coming out, and even though we knew that this was gonna come and happen, I'm not surprised about them qualifying. And these are all the champions of all four so far of the year. Four champions that qualified for the Intercontinental Cup. These ones. So yeah, so congrats to all these teams, including PSG. Yes, guys, I know. Yes, my room is a mess. Don't mind about that, and I'm still trying to complete. So yeah, PSG, they've done it back to back UCLs, bro. What a team, bro! And listen, I haven't even got my full thoughts because I'm still trying to listen out these lists again. I see all. So yeah, so what this mean? This is a lot, bro. Mbappe's in the mud, and yeah, what a team, bro. Yeah, and then they became the first team since Real Madrid a couple years back to do back to back, and that was the last time Real Madrid. Even though Real Madrid did the three-peat, it was something hasn't done that in the modern era as that. So yeah, their transition in ever and unachievement to unified technical superpowers, bro. So before May 31st of last year, they had zero UCLs, and now it's two within a span of 365 days. We close our eyes and nothing has changed. And it's their anniversary of them winning the Champions League. And this is the second in the modern era since the tournament was rebranded in 1992. Real Madrid was only to defend their title until PSG. Hey, and now it looks like PSG, they have now more UCL titles than Marseille. It's official. They're the biggest club in France. It's not even close. There it is. And now, what this means, they've qualified for the UEFA Super Cup and Intercontinental Cup finals. So which means that Marquinhos and Lucas Beraldo, as long as they stay, they'll keep winning trophies for PSG. And PSG, despite not playing the best of performance, it mattered. It matters. And now they did it without this guy, Mbappe, bro. And Arsenal got a reality check. So yeah. So yeah. So let me try and make this bracket. Hold on, real quick, guys. No, 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 no. Hold on. I know. Yeah, I know. I know that my camera's a mess. Sorry about that, guys. It's my fault. It's just because it's a mess right now. Sorry about that, guys. So this is also going to be a post game about the Brazil national team winning 6-2 against Panama. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I have no idea why is YouTube just trying. I'm just trying to enjoy my summer, bro. So yeah, I'm just trying to do this first. So yeah, I'm just trying to So yeah, guys, I'm trying to earn money. I'm just trying to do everything, guys. My apologies. I know my room is a mess. It's a joke. It is. It is a mess. My apologies. I'm just trying to do everything. No, I still need to do this. I guess we'll do the UCL just because it's right there. So I know this might be wrong. Quarterfinals, grand final, semis. And they might got this wrong. Hold on, I'm just trying to do this real quick. But yeah, PSG did done it back to back as well. Yeah, I'm still trying to edit something. I'm just trying to show everyone an example. So yeah, so this is what it looked like in my opinion. This is what the Intercontinental Cup bracket looks like. Hold on, I'm just trying to. But now since PSG um, goes back to Intercontinental Cup finals, which means there's a couple things, and I know I'm kind of mixed talking here. Sorry about that, but I'm just trying to do everything well. This is a joke, bro. Hold on, give me a sec, guys. I'll be back. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. It's just taking me a while to make this image, guys. Sorry about that. It's a joke, bro. Seriously. And it's annoying, I know. It's a joke. Fuck's sakes. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just trying to do this real quick. I'm trying to do this real quick. So yeah, this is the bracket. I'm just trying to do this. Yeah, this is supposed to be sporting. So yeah, this is the bracket. This is the bracket. So yeah, so sorry about that. So yeah, all I gotta say, what a team, bro. I know that we haven't gotten everyone, but seriously, it's just what a team, bro. South Korea's tying El Salvador, no surprise. Damn it, have to do this. Like, it's so annoying, bro. YouTube is a joke, honestly. No one is even in the stream. It's a joke. And it doesn't let me do this? It's a joke. No. These people, this CapCut's stupid? What do you mean I can't do this? No, it's Toke. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a joke from CapCut. Why can I not do this? So yeah, this is the bracket to the Intercontinental Cup. Even though I know my own code. Something I know. Damn it. I don't even know this pack, so yeah. Ah, damn it. Who's going to be declared a home team? Auckland City or you're saying it's them? I don't even know how. They're saying Auckland City would be declared a home team. Ryan has to. I don't even have to do much. Because of that. This is what I didn't expect. Hold on, guys. Sunstone, I believe they won. My bad, guys. Sucks. So yeah, this is the Intercontinental Cup bracket, I guess. Oh shoot, you're right. There has to be here. All right, I'm almost done, guys. So yeah, what are my thoughts, guys? About PSG doing back to back. This was an odd game. I can't lie. I thought that Arsenal did a really great job at surprising PSG. Even though Arsenal they did went 1-0 for a mistake from the back from PSG, and Kai Havertz actually capitalizes and score in the second Champions League final ever, even though he couldn't score. And all the Arsenal rivals and haters were rattled, including Dan United's 14. They were rattled until finally PSG. And then if Arsenal was going to win the Champions League, it was going to be doomed and gloom because they almost did. They almost won their first European Cup. And honestly, PSG were. I thought they got it. I thought they didn't play that well. I thought this wasn't the explosive PSG as we saw in the knockout rounds. Even though PSG were expected to have most of the ball, and PSG were the better team, of course, they had the better XG and better. They were the better team. I thought Arsenal played worse than even in the semifinals in Paris last year. All right, guys, I'm kind of back. What does this mean? I would say yeah. I know I've been live for 35 minutes. I would say PSG and are they've done it despite not even being the best team. It's a joke. Even though he's supporting Brazil, that's not a bad list. I mean, why are you supporting hate along? But wait, not hate watching anything. Everyone. I'm not surprised Bombap in Saudi Arabia. But wait, how could you support me and my rivals at the same time? We never get along, Brazil and Argentina. I'm just saying about this World Cup tier list. And I haven't even gotten started. Okay, Portugal, I understand, definitely. I mean, I like Colombia. Colombia. So yeah, so this is my this is the FIFA Intercontinental Cup route. So yeah, because this isn't just the only team. So yeah, so yeah, this is the routes to the Intercontinental Cup. So yeah, I will share it up on stream. So yeah, so yeah, guys. So I guess you can join me on the stream. But yeah, this is the. So I'm really happy about. All right, so yeah, just what a team, bro. They did it without Mbappe. Is it tells you everything. Oh my bad. This is. So yeah, I mean, listen. I just hope everything comes to go. So yeah, this is who they're gonna be. So I will show the bracket. If you know what happened to the background. So yeah, so since they retained it, it's been 4 days. This is mad. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. I'm not gonna lie. I think PSG absolutely deserved it. Even if Arsenal has the open play goal, this is still asleep. So yeah. So let me see. Feel free to join the stream. So I know this is my late reaction. I see Dominican Republic gets one back. I'm not surprised. Is this game even on for me? I might just put in the background. If not, then fine. It's really hard to find these games. So yeah. So PSG, they absolutely deserved it. That 42 touch in the opponent Arsenal. They did have the better chances missed, but Arsenal they just had back. They didn't have a shot on target in the second half. 0 shots on target. They just scored instead of going for the second, like Chelsea were. They just sat back and let PSG had all the ball, all the present. No one is worried about Arsenal conceding. They're just, scoring another goal. Let's see if they don't concede. And even though they didn't concede from open play, which is a record, they still couldn't get over the line. I thought PSG was frustrating Arsenal, and I thought these two teams, you could say, was frustrating to watch. Whereas PSG, for the open play chances they have, an attack that wasn't good, the lack of intensity, which we all thought, PSG, and then even though PSG was given the 74% chance to win, This game was really close. But PSG, since they're good on penalty kicks, they were expected to win. And Gabriel missing the penalty really hurts, bro. So I would say man of the match was David Raya for keeping Arsenal in the game. An open play. PSG had 3 chances. So it has 3 chances, and they only scored a penalty. An open play managed to save them. But now, however, and what does this mean? This is going to mean a lot, bro. Listen. I agree. And the man of the match in this game was David Raya for keeping them in the game. I mean, even though I didn't have too much to do, okay, did have to do, but Stefano, that was poor goal conceding. And defense in the first 5 minutes. But Arsenal just sat back there. Kai Havertz wasn't the man of the match, but was forced to be called to play a round ball. Great goal. He absolutely started the match, even though Arteta, I don't know why he keeps in Leandro Trossard with the assist in the past. And there it is. But I thought everyone else didn't do too much. The defense was good, of course. Saliba, Gabriel locking up every single thing. But here's the thing. Saka, this guy Saka, bro, Bukayo Saka, I gotta say, this guy isn't Wonder Boy or Star Boy or Star Man. This guy is finished. I hate to break it to you guys, but this guy was not that great. Where was he in the attack? Nowhere near. He also got away with a penalty kick that should have been called. A handball, which my man thought was playing basketball for 5 seconds. Pretend the cameras don't exist, so even though he was lucky that they let him off the hook. I know some people said it was a bounce ball. It's not a pen, similar to Nuno Mendes. Debate about that with your UEFA. But even after that, he was doing nothing. Yeah, you could say PSG could have gotten a second pen. But this guy was not great. What did he do? You gotta do that. I haven't even noticed it. He was mid. He got yellow card, stinker, and hook that 83rd minute. This guy did absolutely nothing. Only one shot in him. It was blocked. That was it. No, nothing else. 0 goals, 0 assists. Nowhere near. 0 shot, just 1 block shot. Just accurate passes forward. This guy was awful, bro. This guy was doing splits of what? Display merchants, bro. This guy, bro. Saka is finished, bro. I swear. They ran him to the ground. He's not going to be that great. Even if he got called up for the World Cup, he ain't doing much for England. I'm sorry, bro. I kind of feel bad for him because I think he used the hands. Bro, it's just... That's just... How could you see that in the Champions League final? Then you ain't scoring against Barcelona. I don't care how you managed to get that displayed performance against Bayern. Declan Rice, you could say he was okay to good, but kind of mid. Because he was everywhere, defense and the midfield. And had 1 ball chance. He got a yellow card. I'll do nothing. So, from Arsenal, probably one of Arsenal's better player. Trossard, after getting the assist, I thought he dived down. I don't think he was congratulating too much. Also forced to defend, play for round ball. Ever since then, he kind of sat back. So after the 10 minutes, awesome display, awesome playing somewhat of the team, it just died down. Just play her on ball, set back. Let's not attack. Look at how much possession they have. 25%, 75%. They had most of the ball. That's the lowest in the Champions League final. This is how you manage this comeback. It's not sustainable, bro. Arteta decided to bring on Jurgen Timber at the 66th minute. Immediately after Christian Mosquera, who should have been sent off, by the way, gave away a penalty to Ivica Kvaratskhelia, which I thought Kvaratskhelia wasn't even that great that day. He made a mistake, conceded a penalty because they probably would have scored from open play, or maybe Daraya would have scored. So very inexperienced. He was on a yellow card, probably second yellow, but the ref decided to let him go. But he was going to get subbed on everywhere. And Jurgen Timber was forced to handle Kvaratskhelia a bit longer, even though I would say Arsenal's performance just bro. You got very lucky to not play a full-strength PSG. I mean, this was everyone. This is a full-strength PSG. But I thought this PSG was not on it. It felt like the Club World Cup final vibes a bit. They were not that great, I would say. I hate to say it, but they were not that great. Yeah. Same. Yeah. El viernes, yo estoy. But yeah, I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Arsenal were poor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I thought the team was poor. So you know what? We're probably gonna have to talk about this again tomorrow. Then. So yeah, I would say the subs from Arteta was alright, but of course you had to bring on Madueke, and they brought on Eze, Zubimendi to change up. Then it did much. Timber did his thing, even though they said he was mid. But to be fair, I was disappointed PSG. Yeah, Vitinha did his thing in the midfield. He was everywhere. Pressing a lot, as always. Controlling the midfield as he does it back-to-back UCLs. I thought PSG's attack in midfield was pretty mid. I'm disappointed. Yes, Dembele got a goal, and Ivica Kvaratskhelia won the penalty. And Dembele scored, which was a nice pen. Sends David Raya the wrong way. Great pen. You scored in the final. Even if you were not going to do it from open play, you done it. Even if you don't have a great record, you did it when it matters. Doué was not that impactful under 4, but he was trying to disrupt them, but he was trying to get most of this event from Arsenal's defense. And Ivica Kvaratskhelia couldn't handle Arsenal's defense like he did last year's semifinal. I thought he wasn't playing that well. Yeah, of course, made some attacking. He did win the pen, but I thought he was very poor. 0 goals, 0 assists. XG was pretty poor, not even 0.1. I thought he was really poor. No shots on target. I thought Arsenal's defense managed to do well, but I thought Ivica Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz had a chance before the first half ended. It went off wide. I thought he was really poor in the attack. was really poor. You could say William Pacho did his thing. I thought it was really good. Marquinhos, well, he did what he needs to do. But who was at fault for the goal that I can see? It wasn't Marquis. And unfortunately, Marquinhos, sadly, I know he was okay, but I just realized he was unfortunately the bad news is Marquinhos is going to apply to the Brazil national team. He was responsible why Kai Havertz scored. And once I knew it, I was kind of mad. Even though Arsenal stepped back, of course he improved and did his thing. I thought that was really poor, especially the marking, the running, and of course even if Nuno Mendes or Patrick not covering him or like not seeing him, like what were you doing on that? And unfortunately, this is the same goal that they conceded against Bayern in the first leg when Bayern was about to come back. Yeah, and I thought Marquinhos was mid. He didn't have a lot to do because Arsenal stopped attacking. He made 2 tackles, 11 defense, 1 block. I think it was that Saka shot. I'm assuming Odegaard, who's abs mid. But unfortunately, bro, you kind of were at fault why Kai Havertz scored. I can't lie. I thought this was a joke. Stefan, bro. Well, unfortunately, the goal that he conceded wasn't his fault. It kind of was Marquinhos, and the problem is if you do that against Morocco when Hakimi goes against you, and if you do that Morocco's attack, you might get cooked, bro. I don't know if Marquinhos should be starting on the national team. He is our captain. He is the most experienced guy besides Neymar. But his time at PSG is at the highest level might just be over soon, and we're going to have to eventually move on. And I know Barney was supposed to be the new guy, even though he's probably going to take over his place as soon as Marquinhos leaves. I think Marquinhos has a contract till 2027, even though, of course, you did your thing. But I thought this was really poor, bro, because if you do that into Morocco, we are getting cooked fried. Even though Stefan wasn't like Donnarumma, because Donnarumma would have said that. But even though he didn't have nothing much to do because Arsenal sat back, wasn't going to attack, there was one point that maybe there was that one through ball that could have almost made it too close to it, even though it was shot nowhere near on target. If they were given much space, they probably would have. Maybe Stefan would have nothing to do. I mean, I thought you were my Bayern, but even though he didn't have nothing else to do, João Neves, well, he probably was everywhere. He did have them, but he was kind of meh. So it looks like, despite the yellow card, I know it was really confusing, but I thought he did 120 minutes of Hakimi with most of the sweat. Of course, was expected to lock them to defend action. So instead of taking on Hakimi, they took on Barcola instead, who's trying to run over the attack Bayern's memory. So okay, those subs from Luis Enrique was pretty not questionable. They were the right subs, but however, I thought this was weird, because Luis Enrique normally makes subs at the right time. This time in the Champions League final, he made subs very late. And this was not sustainable, I wouldn't say. Or sustainable. But however, I thought the subs were a bit late because I thought that Gonzalez Ramos should have been brought on. What is he going to do these 5 minutes? At least he should have been on at the 75th or 70th minute, or after Dembele put away the penalty kick. Barcola should have been brought on a bit earlier. And he was trying to run into that attack midfield, but couldn't finish, including they hit off the post twice. I thought that was a bit weird or questionable, surprisingly. 'Cause I thought they would have been brought out. The Barney and Lucas Beraldo, since they did their thing. So Barney, I don't think he took a penalty kick. So yeah, Mark. Even Arteta made subs before you. I don't know what happened with um PSG and Luis Enrique, because it felt like they were not on it. But however, they will be more than happy. The Champions League title is back in Paris. That's all that matters. And you know what? This wasn't the same performance, but you did that in the Super Cup. They've done it. PSG wins back-to-back UCLs. My response, congratulations, bro. They absolutely deserve it, bro. It's not even close. Even if Arsenal, yeah, you know. So I guess we'll go on Twitter. So, oh, big up, not presidents. Wait, what? This guy doesn't even follow me. This guy doesn't follow me back. He should. So yeah, fair enough. So reacting to Twitters. Big up, they said best time PSG, best player, biggest flop, most improved, underrated, best worst sign, favorite game, favorite goal. Best player. Oh shoot, my Twitter isn't even on. Definitely Kvaratskhelia. Lucas Chevalier, bro, was the biggest flop, most improved. Warren, Pacho. Best sign, Marine. Worst signs of Barney, 5-4. Fair enough. I agree. I think Lucas Chevalier was a flop. It just didn't work out. I think he could still work out, but just not now. Eric's World Cup agendas. Eric, of all people. Remember Eric? Eric. Chicharito fan. Says we'll be rooting for Argentina, Mexico, Portugal, against Spain, and even though these countries ain't World Cup. Wouldn't mind. Fair enough. Yep. Two, being a small club doesn't make the community shield. Oh my day. Oh, because the community shield with Arsenal fans, bro. What even though conference league? I mean, the community shield was supposed to be the Super Cup, even though it's to say Chelsea has one. I mean, I don't know about I don't know. Debate about that with the FA, bro. England's FA is weird. Even though you wouldn't say the Spanish Super Cup and the Italian Super Cup or the Super Copa Brazil or Super Cup Brazil or Campeones wouldn't be a major trophy either, right? And don't forget, this was PSG's run to the final. 8-2 against Chelsea, 4-0 against Liverpool, 6-5 thriller against Bayern Munich, and they got it right in 4-3 on pens against Arsenal for 1-1 draw. Fair enough. And then you're going to have people say, y'all watch Chelsea Liverpool? And then, of course, they'll make the excuse PSG run, and and shit like that. I mean, the handball is like debatable, but you know, UEFA is UEFA. I mean, yeah, I would say Bayern was still the better team than against Arsenal because they actually played football. No one wants to see Arsenal win the UCL. Even me. Oh, the Netherlands lost to Algeria? Not surprised. But yeah, Arsenal, they're not. I'm not saying they're not a serious club. They just they can improve if their fans could stay humble and maybe that. So yeah, this was big up to Taylor, to my guy, PSG. I think he's New Zealand with Japanese descent since PSG. Big up to him. The Due profile. So yeah, look at how identical this looks from last year. Just 364 days. We get this. Marquinhos, my guy, my captain. As long as he's not making the mistakes. So Champions League winner. Lifting the trophy the same mode that he has won in. Absolutely, bro. Like, dude, this guy one of the best center backs of all time, bro. Like, so yeah, I'm hopeful. That he doesn't mess up in the World Cup and enjoys. But bro, I know within dude, PSG, dude, Luis Enriquez won 12 trophies within 3 years. It's just mad, bro. In his tenure. Wow, that's the fastest rate of any manager, bro. And bro, they've won 9 trophies, including 6 of them last year alone. But 9 of them since 2025, but since his tenure started in 2023, even though the trophies came in within April of 2024, May 2024, 2 years, so that's 12. So you're winning. So technically in 3 years, it's 13, including the Ligue 1. So let's see what happens. I know PSG lost the French Cup this season, but in the Club World Cup final last season, but they had an amazing season. I would say PSG had a 9 out of 10 season. If PSG didn't lose the Club World Cup final, they probably would have gotten a 10 out of 10. But I'm giving it a 9.5. But this season, I would say 9.0. So a slightly drop off, but not really. Okay, maybe a slight drop off domestically. And I know the 5 trophies they won this season, 4 of them were finals, and they have to go through penalty kicks, and they've won it. And here's the thing for PSG. They defeat Flamengo. They defeated Marseille. They defeated Tottenham in the Super Cup. Flamengo in the Intercontinental Cup. And Arsenal on pens, bro. Oh my goodness. Tears of joy. Tears of PR. Guti isn't going to like them. They're here. I think this is the same guy. Yeah, let me follow him. Even though on the second account he didn't follow me back just yet. But dude, Due, he's about to be insane, bro. As long as David does that in the Club World Cup, either that goal, yep, he scored against Inter Milan. Just that. Look at this. William Pacho played all 17. Not a single booking, bro. Wow. What a defender. This guy's going to be crucial for Ecuador in the World Cup, bro. This guy's amazing, bro. Back-to-back as well. It's just mad. Dude, this team, bro, is just going on a dynasty run. Say whatever you want about Ligue 1, but They're just winning trophies at a fast rate, and they might just do the 5-tuple this season. Well, they won those 2 trophies. I know 3 out of the 5 trophies were from the back of last season. Well, it was expected, bro. The Super Cup, at least, the French Super Cup. The UEFA Intercontinental Cup was from the last Champions League, and they get to lift the Champions League again in the same kit. And guess what? Which opens them another Intercontinental Cup and UEFA Super Cup. So my response: PSG has a tricky game against Aston Villa, but I think they probably should win that as favorites. United Emery was one, but I think the players are going to get hungry. They'll probably want to go again, defend their UEFA Super Cup title. And of course they might just do the 5-tuple this year itself. That's because they lost the French Cup, but I don't think they might because they won the French Cup the year before that, periods before that. So PSG, they're happy with this season, heading to the World Cup as well. Champions League winners. But we'll see what happened. What a team from PSG, bro. Why is his tongue always blue? I was wondering that too. Did he eat like something popsicle before the game? Give him good luck, and also does that celebration, bro, and he did it again. Bro, this guy, bro, is absolutely gonna cook for Portugal, bro. He's winning trophies left and right, even if it's not the Club World Cup. It's debatable, but yeah. Mbappe is not congratulating PSG, bro. This ego has lost it, bro. No wonder why PSG was not winning the UCL. He was the problem. I'm not surprised about Mbappe, bro. The PR is so stronger. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this might just not good for modern football. So yeah, what does this mean? So yeah, and by the way, not only PSG does back-to-back UCLs. Look at their trophy count. So they're about to reach 60 trophies, I'm assuming. I almost hit the unfollow button. Great. So this is their trophy. And here are Chelsea fans talking about, we didn't win the Club World Cup. I mean, listen, be happy that Arsenal didn't win the UCL. Because even though the Club World Cup might just be preseason, that's true. What was the final score? 8-2, bro. Listen, Enzo Maresca. Listen, bro. It doesn't mean I won't follow more than. That's true. I mean, well, listen. Enjoy the Sunday Cup. I know. And then when it matters in the tournament, be happy that Arsenal didn't win the Champions League. If Arsenal won the Champions League, you would absolutely get fried, bro, to death. So be happy that PSG. Yes, you could say you won the Club World Cup, even though you guys kind of got worse. Just be happy that Arsenal didn't win the Champions League because these guys, PSG, and I know you could say PSG was tired and all that. Winners celebrate, losers explain. Well, Chelsea, they didn't win trophies. I have to respond saying Chelsea didn't win anything. My response, be happy that Arsenal didn't win. Because if Arsenal won that, that's the problem. Because I hate to break it, but some Chelsea fans are kind of acting like Arsenal fans in the matter, especially under this new ownership. Or else you would have been. And then when you sell, or else you would have been fuming. You would have been fuming because Chelsea They're in the mud right now, bro. Even if Xabi Alonso, but will this Clear Lake ownership back him? I doubt it, bro. Be happy Arsenal didn't win UCL. Because listen, if Arsenal won the UCL, you would have been absolutely crying, furious. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, you did beat PSG in the final, but it feels like you guys have lived the Club World Cup too much, bro. And then when it mattered in the Champions League, you kind of got slapped up. I'm not gonna lie. So be happy. You are very lucky Arsenal didn't win that UCL. This guy would be getting cooked. Since it's Neymar's team, I have to back people. Don't get me wrong, Liam Rossigna, even though but the problem is the way Chelsea plays is because of your ownership, bro. And I know it's not your fault, but the problem is that's acting some fans to be delusional. And then look at this. Let it go, brother. I won. That's true. They could take over. They could take over the true. The FIFA they kind of did in 2021 or 2022. 2021 edition was held in February 2022 by beating Palmeiras. That's why they have the banter. And then there'll debate about that. And then, of course, people want to say it's a new format and all that, which Flamengo, of course, gave them a good game. But I'm just saying, bro. But, dude, get over it, because if Arsenal would have been winning, you would be the one crying. And I don't even know if you're representing PSG, but it's the same thing against Barcelona. I can't lie to some Chelsea fans. I'm not surprised, bro. But I'm just saying, bro. Just trying under my comments, bro. Dude, are you even a Chelsea fan? Because it seems like you're behaving like an Arsenal fan. Because of this, it sounds like you're letting them want to win the Champions League. And that's what Chelsea. Most of Chelsea fans were actually rooting for PSG, no matter what. And Johnny Minerals, even he's calling out the BS and doesn't even celebrate the Club World Cup trophy because he knows about the PR and all that. And look, Chelsea went trophyless, and you just allowed your biggest rivals to have a better season than you for the first time ever. It's not PSG. Most Chelsea fans, by the way, same with City fans, wouldn't mind if PSG has more UCLs as long as Arsenal does not get one back. And then they'll say we probably have one, and then. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to some Chelsea fans. If you're not finding your ownership, I don't know, bro. You guys might actually be hated next, because it seems like you're going to Arsenal's path, bro. And then when it matters, A2, bro. Be happy that you stop Arsenal. And like, here's the thing: if Chelsea somehow made it to the UCL final, I think they lose to Arsenal. You would lose your own heritage to your biggest rivals. I think you lose the final. Even if you have James is the most experienced. You have everyone else that are bumps. That's the problem. When it mattered, A2, bro, like it's a joke. You better be lucky that Arsenal did. Because these guys would have been crying, bro. And by the way, you might not even qualify for the next Club World Cup. Chelsea are not even in Europe next season, bro. Chelsea, there's no way to qualify for the next Club World Cup. It's the same thing. And then, of course, we're not, man. And then, of course, you got this Liverpool fan. And I know you still have some Prem fans Just trying to prove it all. We're the best league in the world. Yeah, making like that. I mean, fair enough to Liverpool. They are the biggest club in England just because they have the most UCLs. Just because United only have 3. Liverpool has been better than United. Will knock you out every year. It feels like I have to agree with PSG. I mean, we'll see what happens with Liverpool with Arbola, or what's his name? Iraola. Good luck. We will see. I mean, well, fair enough to Liverpool. They are the biggest club. But no need to banter because you guys would have been crying. I know Real Madrid fans will want to bring up 15 UCLs, even though they're going trophyless. And you have the dictator in your problems, so good luck with that. And then of course, Ligue 1 and this. Then why is PSG owning you guys? Then why is PSG owning the Premier League, bro? That's the thing, and like it is more ignorant. Even this hate is bigger than Barcelona. Like, weren't you guys the same fans that don't want to see Arsenal win the UCL? Like, who cares about Ligue 1? Ligue 1 is easy and crap like that. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the same thing when Bayern was getting disrespected. So I don't really care. It's the same thing. Like, listen, it's the same thing as the Argentinian league. I don't care about the value of the club trophies or trophies from whichever country, as long as they perform well in international competition. And PSG, they've done it. And like, listen, I don't care the Brazilian league trophy. Even me as a Brazil fan, I don't care or don't mind if the Brazilian league trophy has more competition. If Argentinian clubs play out, if Argentinian clubs play out, as long as they do, I won't mind. As long as Argentinian clubs play well, or Colombian clubs, or whichever, across South America, across the neighbors from Brazil, as long as they give us a good game and have a great run and go toe, I will be happy. No problem, bro. This PSG team is catching. Leagues Cup. Dude, England has it in the League Cup, bro. Stop lying. It's the FA. Because this is no longer an air PSG, whether you like it or not. It's in the mud. And it sounds like I'm a PSG fan, but it's true. Dude, you're a Chelsea fan. You are very lucky that Arsenal ain't. I don't get why Chelsea fans happy for PSG, all because of the Club World Cup. You better be thanking them that they stopped your biggest rivals, Arsenal, from winning the UCL on top of your head top. Instead of protesting your ownership, you just want to fight PSG. You just want to clown pretty much PSG fans. PSG about everything rather than fighting your ownership, who was allowing your biggest rivals to win UCL. Dude, Chelsea ain't even in the UCL. Why is Chelsea? Better think PSG. You better think PSG. Because if without you guys would have been crying. Farmers League to Champions League. He's just dominate everything. It ain't over. A real Club World Cup soon again. Yeah. And then PSG are the favorites to do both of them. There's no team in South America. Rematch against Flamengo. PSG, I think, will There's no one in South America. Not even Toluca, who I'm going to get into in a bit. Just what a team, bro. As long as they continue, they continue. So I don't really care about the value of the league as long as they perform well in the competition. So, yeah. What a team, bro. And then, of course, you could say, even though this guy has no ball knowledge, we will see. But I think at PSG, whether you like them or not, whether they may not have gotten the history or not, they are winning. They're winning. They are winning. They're making history like City, and they're probably doing it faster. But does that really matter? Oh, PSG is a league on, even though they're actually farming Premier League teams even harder. Like, yes, of course, PSG, of course, like it's impossible to go invincible. It's hard, but as long as they do it, they'll do it. So yeah, so there's nothing wrong. I was just reacting to Twitter. So fair enough, because I don't know what's wrong with these Prem teams, bro. Chelsea, they're not winning nothing. What a trophy celebration, bro. And if they're gonna go for a third one, be careful. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia season, the player of the season. Fair enough. What a team, bro. I'm happy for them. Back to back. It's really hard to do, but they did it. Louis, Hakimi, Luis Enrique. This is the identical photo, bro. The only difference is, even if they moved on from Donnarumma, Safnon, he did enough. He did enough to. So yeah, so back to back, bro. And you are very lucky. You are very lucky, and then of course I don't get why they're obsessed with Chelsea, bro. I don't know why Chelsea are obsessed with PSG, because they better be thinking them that their biggest rivals Arsenal then got one back, or else these guys would have been crying, because I'm not gonna lie. Even at least the Tottenham fans, they understand when it matters. Dude, the Club World Cup is just so. Yeah, and they won the final. You guys have been lucky, because I swear, the Club World Cup, and that's true. But ever since you guys won the Club World Cup, it has gotten worse. And listen, I'm not surprised about Chelsea. Like, it's really sad to see. Like, why are you acting up? It seems like you're turning into your biggest rivals. 8-2 on aggregate, and even this guy's fan, even this Zayn guy says 8-2. That tells you how hated, not because of you shutting up, but the problem is you guys don't understand. The Club World Cup was just a fluke. You better be lucky that Arsenal. You better be happy that Arsenal didn't win the UCL. Or else you would have been getting cooked, bro. So yeah. So you better be lucky that PSG did the job for you, because you guys were not good enough. I mean, yeah, you could say Bayern would have, I would say too. But yeah, when everyone was demanding PSG to save football, someone made this meme about it as well. Damn. The Chelsea Barcelona instead of Chelsea. I mean, Barcelona Chelsea is PSG. It's good, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal fans, they haven't improved either. But Chelsea, they need to chill out, because They are very lucky. Even Valencia, FC in English, congratulating. Even though Liam, go. That's true. This guy has to go, bro. The way that he moves Valencia, bro, their standards are sad to see, and I want to see Valencia back. But yeah, I hate to say it to Arsenal. I think it will take a lot. So yeah, congrats to Toluca on winning Concacaf. They've done it. Toluca owns Tigres. They won penalty kicks. They've won it. So the game ended in a 1-1 draw. And it went exactly to PKs like last year. And this time they won within 6-7 rounds. I forgot the penalty shootout round. Score, I think it was 5-4. It was similar to last year. Congrats to Toluca. I know Cruz Azul and Toluca are having this thing on Twitter. Funny enough, Toluca won the league last season. They won the Clausura last year, and Cruz Azul won the Champions Cup, and now has flipped in reverse. Toluca has qualified for the Champions Cup, which means they've qualified for the Intercontinental Cup after winning the Champions Cup. And Cruz Azul wins Liga MX, and Cruz Azul and Toluca are expected to meet in the Super Cup of Liga MX, the potential Super Cup final of MLS Liga MX, even though it tends to be a friendly between Lionel Messi's Inter Miami versus one of the two between them. Since Miami won MLS Cup, we'll see what happens. So yeah, ever since the president got in of Toluca, they've won 5 trophies. I mean, now it's 6. 5 trophies. Ever since the start of last year, the dynasty started for Toluca. They won 5 trophies. The Super Liga MX, Super Cup Liga MX, the MLS Liga MX Super Cup, and Concacaf Champions Cup. So yeah, they could potentially win 3 more trophies in December. Let's see. Because Toluca will play the South American CONMEBOL Copa Libertadores. They won 6-5 on pens. Congrats to Toluca, and they have a chance to meet PSG, but it's gonna take a while. So yeah. All right, where's my tweet? So yeah, this is the Intercontinental Cup bracket. Someone has pointed out. So yeah, this is. I know this is made up. I know this is technically AI, but I just had to make this bracket. I should add Flamengo right now. I mean, let's see. Who knows, bro? You got a tough road against Cruzeiro. But of course, I want you guys in the final. I wouldn't mind rooting for you. But Cruzeiro versus not Presidente, which I will mention. So yeah, here's the round of 16 bracket. So yeah, so pretty much with the Intercontinental Cup, I have to add on the Champions League game. This right here is supposed to be Sporting Lisbon. And Arsenal scraped by 1-0. Atletico, they beat Atletico Madrid 2-1 on aggregate. 1-0 in open play. Technically, hold on, my uncle's leaving. So yeah, guys. So yeah, this is Intercontinental Cup bracket. So yeah, so PSG they defeated Liverpool 4-0, Bayern 6-5, and then before that, Chelsea in round 32 of this. This is the UCL North Side bracket because they got a bye-bye final. Defeating Arsenal. Arsenal could have been in this final, but no, it's not them. Atletico defeated Barcelona. Arsenal defeated Atletico now. And PSG defeated Arsenal. And they're just waiting for a team. And Toluca are waiting for the Condable winners. It could be Flamengo, it could be Palmeiras, it could be Corinthians, Cruzeiro. It'll probably be a Brazilian club. I don't think Plata or Rosario has enough to win it. It was one of them. Uh-huh. So yeah. So yeah, this is the bracket. No one is in the chat. I'm not surprised. I would say these are the clubs. So yeah, so we still have to wait for the Condabo winner. So it's gonna take until November. Suns down gotta play. I forgot who it was, who they got in the final. I forgot to edit that out. But yeah, this is the bracket. So yeah. You versus will fight it out for sure. So yeah, big up. So yeah. Yeah, big up Flamengo Colombia. Let's see Flamengo do this. Let's see Leandro gets there. Flamengo Palmeiras. We could get Flamengo Fluminense, Palmeiras Corinthians. It could go either way. So let's see what happens. This is a bracket for the Intercontinental Cup, bro. I will update it once the final happens, bro. So yeah, this is PSG's route. So I guess we'll move on from this finally. What are my thoughts on Brazil's performance? We beat Panama 6-2. What are my thoughts? First of all, after our game, this is our welcome as we head off to the U.S. And I know the rival fans from Argentina and Uruguay are absolutely booing us. They cry about it, I swear. People are making banter about us. Bro, we need that 6-star, bro. I cannot wait for this, bro. I really want Brazil to win it. No one takes the World Cup more seriously than Brazil. This is a fact, bro. I cannot wait. And this guy sadly does not follow back. But let's see what happens, bro. After landing the U.S., they've done it again, and all the rival fans will want to. They can hold that. So yeah. So I want to touch up into the game before I do end it. Oh shit! I forgot to put the game on. Shoot! Who won between New York and The New York Knicks. It's the third quarter. It's tied 93-94. Damn, I got worse the game. This is not watching long anyways, but still. We will see what happens. Because there's a lot of disagreements. Is the game not on ESPN? Yes, it is. They're just saying. Let's see what happens, bro. Oh my God, Italy. So we're friends. We will see what happens. Dude, I want Brazil. Of course, I want Brazil to win the 6. But before we flew out of the United States, flew out of Brazil for the U.S., even though our games will be in the East Coast, which sucks. The entire South Africa takes a picture as they visit. Chuka, bro. Wow, big up. Doesn't matter. So I want to go to the. So yeah, so So yeah, so we beat Panama 6-2. What are my thoughts? I watched this game. I went to Bacalao Grill, and I know I couldn't record any videos. I mean, I kind of did. I am yet to upload this, and shit, my computer has acted up. My bad. So here were the final score: 6-2. We played really well. I thought we played well in the second half, bro. I thought everyone was good. No one, of course, Brazil was expected to win this game. I didn't even have time to predict this. I was gonna go for 3-1, but they doubled this, bro. I was like, yeah, and I was like, fair enough, bro. We were 6-1 up at one point, bro. We absolutely annihilated them, bro. We scored almost all of our goals from open play. Even Danilo scored. Which Danilo? The Botafogo Danilo, of course. He scores. And even Danilo didn't have to do much, bro. Lil Pereira. I know Mateus Cunha had the own goal, and I know this was a friendly. Everyone got rotated pretty much into the second half. I thought they were good subs. Lucas Paquetá off the bench getting an assist goal. Definitely man of the match. Potentially of this game. Hendrick, bro. I thought he got a goal or assist, but he didn't. Rayon gets a goal and cooks them. I was really happy, bro. And even though Panama did well in the first half, but once Brazil woke up, we actually cooked. And even though the first goal wasn't from open play, it was supposed to be a free kick. Or had Cunha. So they didn't say it's from open play. It wasn't even their goal. It was Cunha on goal. And then Ellerman did score a great goal outside the box, but that was it. They had a chance to make it 6-3. That was it. Allison, bro, I know he couldn't do better. I thought the keeper, everyone is solid. We actually cooked in this game. All I gotta say, the match was, I would say, 8 or 9 out of 10. But let's see how we're gonna do against Morocco, Scotland, and who else? Let's see how well we're gonna do. Are we gonna advance? We got Egypt. We got Haiti. So yeah, we will be here, guys. Too bad our games are gonna be played in the freaking East Coast, bro. I really despise living in the West Coast, bro. Where are we playing our game again? Philadelphia. Man, that sucks, bro. Like, I just wish. So we're going to be declared the home team except for the game against Scotland. And of course I want us to win. Is there a bracket? All right. Oh, come on, ass. No. Stop interrupting. We got a 61% chance that we'll win our 30. But we have to be favorites. Even though Morocco, they are one of the best teams in Africa. They're supposed to be the real AFCON winners after what happened. So let's see what happens. But you know what? I backed Brazil to win. Hopefully Neymar is fit, but I swear if we struggle, Hakimi is gonna be up for it. They just have a couple squad players. We all know who Morocco is. Hakimi is the main guy. Let's see what Brahim Diaz does. They got something against Norway, June the 7th. Let's see. Before everyone flies to the U.S. Mazraoui as well, yeah. Let's see how well they do. This is one of the best teams. This is absolutely. Man, bro. Morocco, bro. Oh, they also have this guy that plays at Betis. I like him. What's his name? This guy. I like him, bro. What a baller, bro. I feel like your favorite players to watch at Betis. So, yeah. All I gotta say, I'm happy, bro. Oh, shit. The Knicks holding on 6 points ahead, and they got a pen shootout. And they score 7 points with 30 seconds to go, and they probably got another one. The Knicks, bro. The San Antonio Spurs didn't do too bad there, but this ain't good enough. And now they're probably about to win game number 1. And the San Antonio Spurs can't do it. So, yeah. All I gotta say, I will do a preview against Egypt. And what another fan. They might kill off this game, bro. San Antonio Spurs gotta react. It's unlikely they're gonna. The Knicks are just so good, bro. They're doing the double, and they've won even the. Wow. The Knicks, bro, are just so great. But yeah, this is who we kick off in 10 days, bro. So yeah, this is gonna be a quick review. I thought the team was amazing from front to the attack, the center backs, everyone. I would say the midfield wasn't overwhelmed. I know Panama had a few injuries. They didn't have Garasquias from Pumas, who was not available, who was injured. Getting injured against Cruz Azul. But I think I was more than happy with the performance. Even with no Neymar, even though without Neymar. So we pretty much used everyone. Everyone had a chance to play, bro, except for Everton. Fair enough. Fairs, man. On the other side, they kind of did. A place from Minnesota. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know this guy plays for Juárez FC. Mosqueta, their keeper, plays. You could see that. You could see the penalty as well, the open play goal. Plays for Leon. This guy plays for. Wow, I'm just trying to see. So fair enough. But I'm just saying. Oh well. I would say yeah. I'm kind of happy. All I gotta say, I thought the team looked very well. And I don't think the team played bad or anything. But I would say that, you know what? I'm hopeful they play better. I'm hopeful we're convinced against Egypt, and we will do a preview in Egypt. Which group are they in? Which group is Egypt is again? Let me see before I end the stream. Egypt is in Belgium's group and Iran's group, New Zealand's group. So we're having a long clash on Friday, June the 26th. So yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, I hope everything for the best. And I think that's all I gotta say. I know no one was in the chat today. Disappointed. And I think Brazil won all the friendlies. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. I got nothing else to say. I gotta go. See you tomorrow.